Secret Miner is a crypto app on Telegram that gives free mining power with no investment. And since there's no investment required to withdraw, I figured this is worth sharing with you all. And you can see there are multiple crypto coins to choose from as far as withdrawing. But really the only realistic one is Litecoin. It has the lowest withdrawal fee as low as the lowest withdrawal minimum. And how to get this free mining power is, you can see where it says 1 hour in just under 4 minutes right over there. So every 5 hours you're going to have to click that. And that's the only catch is there's no ads. You just click that and for 5 hours you're good. You can see where I have 313 hashes mined. So let's sell that real quick and you can see that will give me 3.13 USD. And I now have a total of 0.1859 USD. And like I said before, to get these hashes, you're going to need mining power. And each 70 power you have is going to give you 1 hash per day. So if you have 7,000 power, you're going to get 1 cent per day. And since the minimum withdrawal is 18 cents, you can see if you get yourself to around 7,000 power, it's going to take you 18 days to get to a minimum withdrawal. But there is multiple ways to increase your mining power. So let's check out the free options first. Let's go to task. And you can see that when you invite friends, you can get 200 for 1 friend, 500 for 3 friends, etc., etc. And you'll receive 200 mining power automatically for referring a friend. If you go to follow, and you can see I've already done this, but it's really easy. All you have to do is click on, they have 2 channels. One's like a withdrawal, and one is just like a news channel. So you go on there, join, and then you're going to click check on the app. And this is going to give you 555 mining power each, which in my opinion is a pretty good first start. So the next thing you would do is click other. So they have things like you see the top up balance $5. I haven't spent $5 yet, obviously. You know, I'm brand new at this, so we're going to take it slow at first. But there was another option on here, and I believe it was for about another 1,000 mining power. Maybe it was 1,100. But you go in there and you watch a YouTube video, and then it's going to ask you 4 questions. You get those 4 questions right, come back, click check, get free mining power. And besides inviting friends, like I mentioned earlier, you know, getting at least 200 mining power per person you invite, you can upload videos to your social media and you click more details. And you can see all the bonuses here. I'm not going to go through everything, but in my case, when this video hits 500 views, I'm going to submit it. See if I get that mining power, and if I do, I'll make a video on that as well. And as far as purchases go, the minimum is 3 USD, and this is actually what I bought. That's why you see that I have 41,000. I have a few people who use my referral code. I did all those tasks that I showed you earlier. So the 30,000 plus all that ends up being 41,000. Not too bad, right? And you can see that 1 USD is the equivalent of 10,000 mining power. And if you look at the bottom here, they actually have a few other advanced miners. So if you spend, it's like we're going to be around, $20. It'll up your mining timeline from 5 hours to 6 hours. If you go here, click the next one. Looks like it's going to be around $95. That'll make it 8 hours. And then the last one, let's take a look at that real quick, is going to be, what is that, like around $500, almost $500. And that lasts for 12 hours, which would be really easy to keep up for 24 hours. But it is quite an investment into an app that you aren't sure is backed by ASIC miners. And if you watched my videos before, you know how I feel about investing into apps that aren't transparent with either ASIC miners or how they're receiving their money besides just getting it from their investors. So as far as withdrawing, like I mentioned before, you're going to have to do Litecoin. It's the minimum withdrawal. Well, the minimum is 18 USD or 18 cents USD, and I have a little bit over that. So let's do a demonstration real quick. We'll click Litecoin. And then let's open our Coinbase wallet. This is what I'm going to transfer my Litecoin into. So in your Coinbase wallet, you're going to hit transfer, receive crypto, hit Litecoin, and then copy your address. Next, we'll paste our address into the wallet real quick, and then we'll hit confirm. You'll see that there is a network fee of 0 USD, And in the future, I'll wait quite a bit longer to make my next withdrawal. Probably sometime next month when I do like a full update. If this lasts that long, I'll probably make a full review video, breaking down all of the stats and seeing what you can actually make with this. Anyway, so let's hit confirm. And the request has been sent for processing. So when that's done, I'll come back and I'll show proof that this works. And there it is. That was actually surprisingly quick. Took less than 10 minutes, maybe 5 minutes or something like that. Pretty good. But anyways, like I said before, I'll let this run for a month, and if it has a pretty good withdrawal, I'll make another one of these, and I'll break down the actual stats. We need this to withdraw for a while. We need to be able to have people come in here with no investment, pull some out, and then maybe we can start building some trust. But like I said in the beginning of the video, you don't need to invest in this to withdraw, so I felt like this was worth showing to you all. That if you don't put in investment, there's no risk. And I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I just break down the stats, and if you want to invest, just please do not put anything that you cannot afford to lose. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, and share it with a friend. And if you want a free and easy way to support the channel, please use my referral code that you see on the screen. It's also linked in the description. It gets videos like these out a lot faster, and it's greatly appreciated. I do my best to break down these as well as I can, as unbiased as I can, and I'm glad that you all watch all my videos. And fingers crossed we found another winner. I appreciate you all for watching, and until next time, I'll see you in the clouds.